Why am I getting happy to see, silverware, utensils, plates?
All right, everybody, welcome to Hot Couch Potato, the podcast where we talk about video games and being adults. My name is Brent, aka Boo Up. I'm here with my man's Rick, aka A Do Perfect Day. What's going on, man?
Man, it's pretty crazy with the whole coronavirus going on. I think it has changed my habits of living. Of course we're gonna be washing our hand, and I wash it like crazy now. Everything I touch, everything I think, sometimes I think I got used to not touching my face. But today, I washed my hands and I sat down and I actually accidentally touched my lip. Dude, my face was under the sink then for 5 minutes. And that's all it takes. And then I was looking around my apartment, and I was like, man, it is really, really messy. Holy crap, I would just throw trash in the trash, but now I'm leaving plates on the counter.
Oh,
dude, it's crazy. So
just staying inside too long has had an effect on you, dude?
I think so. You see the same four walls.
Yeah.
You're doing the same things, but then I don't know. It just feels strange. I know. I think we took it for granted. We're like, oh yeah, it'd be always best to just always stay inside. But then it feels more of I can't do what I want to do. And the games and the shows we watch, I think it was more of we earned it. And when you feel productive in a day, and you go home to play a game or whatever, I think it's more amplified that way. But then now I'm playing everything,
you
watching
just have it all the time. Yeah,
exactly. So it's kind of overwhelming a bit.
I never looked at it like that, but that does make sense, dude. That now that you just have infinite access to it, it's not that special anymore to you.
Exactly.
It doesn't give you that same emotional feeling of, having fun or relief, I guess, from the normal grind. That's interesting, dude.
Yeah.
But I can tell my life has changed too. I guess I used to be naive, when you use the bathroom at work or something. And when you're leaving, you just open the door and walk out, right? You would see people who use a paper towel to open the door handle and then throw the paper towel away once the door is open so they can walk out. Because, they just wash their hands. Dude, yep. I have not started doing that until recently, man. And like I said, I realize it's just me being naive, right? Because I think just in general, I'm more of an optimistic person, right? I go into relationships with people, ideas of things, always glass half full. I always look at the best in a person. You yourself have to prove me wrong that you're a fuck up, right? Or that you're a shitty person. So I always believe the best about people. So when I meet someone, I don't just generally think they take a shit and don't wash their hands, right? I'm thinking the best in people. So they take showers every day and wash their hands whenever they do anything. But no, dude, there's people out there that don't wash their hands after taking a shit and then just go and open that bathroom door, dude. And then here's me without a paper towel opening that fucking door, man, after washing my hands.
Exactly. There's lots of time when I'm at work and, I'm in the stall. I hear someone finish using the bathroom. The stall opens. I'm hearing all those noises. And then I just hear the door just open and, it's quiet. And I'm like, what happened to the washing the hand part?
See, I know. See, that's why now I just look at it as it's just me being naive and not believing there's anyone out there who would touch their butthole and then touch a doorknob right afterwards, dude, with no contact with water or soap at all, dude. Especially with the corona going around now, it's just amplified me turning into this germaphobe where, I'm washing my hands after everything now. I touch something I'm about to eat, I'm washing my hands, dude. Oops, I touched a fork I didn't want to touch. I'm washing my hands, dude. Right? It's just
Yeah,
all over the place now.
dude, that's the same. You know, every time we get food from the outside, we, desanitize the whole bag, the package, the tray container. We even throw away the forks and spoons they give us because I'm like, if it's not in a plastic bag, little thing, you know, what are the chances they have touched it
It's
or
just sitting
coughed
out
on
there.
it?
Yeah.
Exactly. There's I think one of the Mexican restaurants that I went to, I literally saw, it was just in the open, all the forks and trays, and then
Hmm.
people were still grabbing it, like a community thing. And I
See,
was like, wow, they're like, we're not learning our lesson, are we?
but before Corona, well, especially me before Corona, I wouldn't have been worried about that at all, right?
Yeah, me neither.
But now it's like you really pay attention. Even like at Lolita's with the fucking hot sauce that's just out there and you serve yourself. I'm looking at that funny now, man. Right?
Yeah,
Because,
exactly.
oh,
It just
man,
takes one person to go, and then
in front of
boom,
it.
the
Yeah.
whole thing is infected right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Which, in before Corona, again, probably wouldn't have been a big deal, right? You get a cold or something, right?
Yep.
But now it's Corona, which could fucking kill you or kill people you pass it on to. That's just, yeah, it's gonna be different. That's gonna be another. I think we spoke maybe a couple weeks ago about the unintended consequences of this whole Corona thing. I think that's it, dude. There's not gonna be any more fucking self-serve hot sauce, man.
Yeah, and I think, and I'm scared how this all is going to change the way our society is.
Hmm.
Like when this is all done and over with, like, are we going to go back to being in groups? No, we're going to be petrified to even be near people. We're not going to shake hands anymore. We're going to do like maybe a salute or something like that. I don't know.
I
But
think,
either way,
man, I think we will eventually,
hmm
but I think it's only gonna be after we have a vaccine for this. Because right now, there's not even a vaccine. There's not even like something that will ease your symptoms. The only thing is if they put you on a ventilator to help you breathe. There's no like if you have a cold, there's cold medicine to help you like not feel as bad while you're sick. There's nothing like that right now for this, right?
hmm
So I think once they have a vaccine, just overall, it might turn to normal. But until then, I'm not gonna act like it's normal, dude. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like even in 2 months, we're like, all right, we've social distanced enough. There's not that many people that are infected anymore. Restaurants are open. I don't think I'm gonna go to a restaurant anytime soon, man.
exactly.
Even if it's 2 months from now, until they say we have a vaccine, everybody get in line. Here's your number one to get it. Then I'll probably trust the outside again for 100%. You know.
Yeah, and I wash my hands frequently, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna treat everything with like a germaphobe kind of thing, and like I'm not gonna touch a door handle, and
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
need to, I still use like my sleeve on
Mm-hmm.
my
Yeah,
jacket. I
I've started
never,
doing that too. Yeah,
yeah, so I don't think that's gonna change for a while for me. Before I
yeah,
used to like, okay, I'll open the door with my hand, but
yeah,
now I
yeah.
have like a mini what do you call it, a hand sanitizer. Always, it's like my safety blanket kind of thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
anything I
On your
kind
belt
of
loop
touch,
still, dude.
yeah, anything I kind of touch, I wash it, and then if I feel like, oh no, it got to my hands again, I'll still wash it a second time. I
Yeah.
think I washed my hand with the hand sanitizer 3 times in the Jollibee drive-through. It
Holy
was
shit.
because like I had to give my card to them,
Uh huh.
and they had like gloves on and whatnot, but I don't know how many cards they touch or anything. So when
Mm-hmm.
they gave the card back, I sprayed it with Lysol. I washed my hands with hand sanitizer. They gave me a straw, and I was like, I don't know where the straw been. So I put it back down onto like the my seat, and then I washed my hands again. Then they gave me the bag. I washed my hands again, and then I drove off. I was like,
Holy
dude,
shit.
it is crazy the way, I have to think about this. It used to be in the back of our mind,
Uh huh.
now it's like, I was thinking earlier today too. I was like, man, maybe we're not battling wars. Like, I was thinking we're going to have wars with aliens.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that. We're going to have war with
With germs.
microorganisms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we're going to shrink ourselves one day. We're gonna go into battle. It's gonna be like, I don't know, the Zerd. Is that what they're called?
Yeah. Or the Hive.
The Hive, and we're just gonna, go into war with them, and we're gonna come back out and be like, yeah, we cured you.
Damn, dude, that would be crazy. But no, I'm 100% with you. The sentiment is there of just not trusting anything. And like I said, I don't think before it was me being less of a germaphobe. I think it was me understanding that I can get sick, but it's not going to kill me. Nowadays, I can get sick and it can kill me, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, and again, that's just another part of being old is you are more susceptible to like longer lasting complications from shit like this or even dying from this. So, it's crazy.
That's the scary part too. I saw that news where somebody coughed and the bus driver got sick and
he died.
He died. Yeah,
that's crazy,
like,
bro.
Damn, dude. And they're saying like he was like completely healthy. It's like, wow. I don't think we need to be gambling with that anymore, but I'm gonna stay inside for a while.
Yeah. Like we just have to make it until Friday, man. Have to make it until Friday. Final Fantasy VII Remake is finally gonna come out. At least for us, it is, right? Unfortunately, well, maybe fortunately for some people, earlier this week, on the 31st, actually, the last day of March, they started sending out, I don't even know they started sending out, but stores in Australia, like their version of EB Games and GameStop, just started selling the games out the door, man. Physical copies of Final Fantasy VII made it out into people's homes, dude. Yeah. And I was scared for a while because even before that, I think Square Enix sent out a tweet that said, due to the current circumstances with coronavirus, we're going to start shipping out copies to people early in the mail in Europe and Australia or something like that, right? So if you get your game early, you can play it. Just please don't send anybody any spoilers or try to keep the game to yourself or some shit like that, right? I think it was the next day is when Australian electronic shops just started handing out their copies and selling them. That same day, these motherfuckers are streaming it. There's YouTube videos out left and right of people doing all the side quests and shit. I thought I couldn't use the internet for a whole 2 weeks, dude. That's what I was the most scared of, was not being able to use the internet without getting fucking spoiled on anything.
Damn.
And this was on Tuesday, I think, right? Wednesday, Square Enix just fucking called the internet police and they took all that shit down, man. It was crazy. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that, dude.
Yeah.
Where there's just no remnants now of any like real footage of gameplay other than what official like IGN or GameSpot has,
Yeah.
So it's kind of wild, man. And people are actually being good about it. Like I've been on Twitter, I've been on Reddit, and nobody's on there just saying all the spoilers about the game, which is kind of admirable, I think, for the community to just really come together and say, oh yeah, well, we have the game, but we're not going to spoil it for anybody else,
Yeah, and that's cool because like right now I'm doing my very best to ignore all of that, and the internet is a troll, big troll.
Oh, 100%.
And they won't do what's asked. They have no honor, within themselves. And Japanese people, they have honor. So when they're asking the public, don't release anything. They, of course, their culture will probably comply, but then there's other
the rest
people
of the world
that will not comply. They have no honor within themselves, and they. See, that's the thing too. Like they release this message out of their heart saying, please don't spoil it for others. But other people are out there like, fuck it, man. We're going to put this on the internet. I need to get some fame. I need to care about myself. So that's how it is. But that's why I've been pretty good so far in ignoring all of that. Yeah.
Well, at least for this, like I said, it hasn't been overt. Like usually somebody will post something super flagrant, like, "Oh hey, um, Tifa actually dies this time, not Ares." Right? Someone would just
Mm-hmm.
post that right away, somewhere stupid, where you can't avoid it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it doesn't look like this is the case, even with small details or big details. I go on websites where they report news and people give their opinions on video games and things like that, and not one person has really said anything too flagrant about it yet. You know, so I think it's pretty good that people are listening to Square. Um, Unfortunately for me and Rick, we probably really won't get this game until Friday. R.I.P. man.
Man, and that's the thing too. Like I see that there's no change in the status, and we're a week out. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get our copies anytime soon, and so we might have to pre-order it from the online
Yep,
store and
yep. And
pre-order second.
there was even rumors of them releasing the digital version early, like this Tuesday or something like that. And this started last week when people in Australia started playing it. But I think they just officially announced either today or yesterday that they're not doing an early digital release. So the earliest we're gonna play this is Friday for sure, dude. Whether we get it in the mail or get the digital download, I'm giving it until Tuesday. Tuesday is my cutoff. I'm out there checking my email every day for a shipping number or anything like that, or a tracking number. If I don't see anything by Tuesday, I'm just gonna pre-order it on PlayStation, man.
Yeah, I'm praying that our copies are ready in the warehouse in Los Angeles Square Enix, and
Damn, those are big hopes, man.
and they're just ready to ship out in 3 days before, you know.
Yeah.
But fuck, that's a big shot.
Yeah, because there's really a website that I go and check every day. And for the past 7 days, all it said is preparing your order. So I have no faith. My thing is still my Cloud and his motorcycle are still in the 3D printing shop. They're still putting it together, dude. Still painting it. They're still burning my Blu-ray, man. So it's going to take a while, bro. But until our big day on Friday, Rick and I had some cleaning up to do, or at least I had some cleaning up to do. First, I'm gonna say it's a contradictory statement, but I can explain. Rick and I finished Neo 2 this week,
Yes.
but we haven't finished Neo yet. If that makes any sense.
What?
Okay, see, I told you it's contradictory, but I'm gonna explain. So we beat the game, but fucking Maria is still out there, dude. She's still alive, remember? She walked through another fucking portal.
Wait a minute. I thought that this is okay. This is gonna be spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler alert, by the way.
So in my head, how I interpreted it as Neo 2 happened, and then in the mix of it, we meet William, who you know. So William's story is in Neo 1. We meet William. Remember, so in 1, she gets away, right? So that William from that point, at the end of Neo 1, is meeting our character in Neo 2.
Yes.
So that way, when we do finally capture her, that's it. That's from that last part, the last bit where we turn demon. I thought that was like the very, very end past Neo 1.
That is, dude. But I feel she's still alive. She's gonna escape, dude. I bet you.
Oh yeah, she is gonna escape. When he like grabbed her arms and was like pretending to put her under arrest, and I was like, oh yeah, she's already gone.
That was
one. We didn't finish capturing that bald guy, the one that
with the hat.
demon. Yeah. Because we thought we killed him, you know, with the demon, his horn, but apparently he was alive still, and so yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think you said it best. I think they're just setting it up for the DLC.
Neo. Oh, okay. I thought I
Yeah.
was gonna say Neo 3. I was
I
like,
mean,
oh
I'd be
shit,
happy to
man.
play another Neo, man. But I think my feelings about Neo 2 were pretty mediocre. I thought it was as good as Neo 1 and had some improvements, but it wasn't anything too crazy. And me, man, I love immersion and continuity in my games, dude. So
Mhm.
when William showed up in Neo 2, that just bumped up my score for this game. A whole point, man.
Yeah. When he was helping out, I was like, oh
Mm-hmm.
shit. It did matter. Neo 1 did matter to
Mm-hmm.
us now.
Even
You know?
when you met him, because I think so at the end of Neo 2's main story, before we'll call it the end game, um, your player character kind of goes and seals a demon, but while they're sealing this demon, um, you get put into a coma or you're sealed as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then Neo 1 happens. And at the end of Neo 1, which is great that Rick and I played before we played Neo 2, so this is all fresh in our minds, Maria escapes. So Neo 1 ends with William still trying to look for this Maria chick who's trying to summon more demons and stuff. So in his hunt for Maria, he runs into our Neo 2 character, and we
Yeah.
actually fight William, which was a pretty sick fight, dude, because
Yeah.
it just has everything from the first game that he's using against you, man. I
I'll
whipped
be
his ass with the
honest.
axe.
I was cheaping it up. All I did was pull him, sweep him, stab him, and
Mm,
ran away.
mm.
Like I'm a ninja. I ain't meant to battle like you guys because I can't fight like you guys
Dude,
really.
he was
So
no match for the axe, dude. I was just swinging that shit, changing my stance, swinging it again. And the thing I'm discovering now with the axe is if people are blocking, if they block 3 of my attacks, they're out of stamina, dude. And they're just open for
shit.
attack, man. So
Yeah.
I fucked them up with my wombo combo just over and over. Just didn't give them any room and won that fight pretty easily. In fact, they end the fight early. Like you don't get to kill them at all. I think halfway through the fight, there's a cutscene that plays, and then you guys team up to play on the next level. But yeah, no, we finished it. There's definitely gonna be DLC. I think it was cool that the game's connected. They threw in some random things at the end of the game. Apparently, William has a kid with the girl
With
ninja
Maria.
from the first game. No, with the girl ninja from the first game, dude. Which is crazy.
I
Like,
don't know. The kid had blonde hair, and I was like, oh,
I
I
don't know
think I'm
when
starting
that
to see a
happened,
little
dude. I know
trend.
fucking Hanzo is babysitting him, dude. Like, I don't understand anything that's going on. Did we miss that in Neo 1, you think?
I am Googling it right now.
Because, yeah, I have no idea how that happened. They don't explain that shit at all in the first game. So, I played another level afterwards, actually, where William's kid gets kidnapped and you have to help him rescue his kid, which was pretty fun. It was cool having him have your back again. And now, dude, we unlocked the divine weapons, so we're in the end game now, dude.
Oh yeah, the green stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that it goes up one more step after that. It was a red weapon.
There's red weapons, dude.
Yeah,
How do you get
that's what
that?
people. I have no idea.
Jesus. Well, you know what I just thought of right now?
Uh-huh.
Well, all these games we've been playing recently have had the same theme, where we are a badass hunter killing monsters, dude.
That's all we need to be in
Whether
life.
it's whether it's The Witcher, Neo, or Monster Hunter, dude. You're just this warrior that's just equipped, a human that's just equipped to fight non-human shit, and somehow we do it, dude. It takes us hours, but we do it.
I think they have the right formula, and that's what people need to be working on. Is this formula? You want to be badass. You want to be skilled at what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
then that
still
way
an
you can
underdog.
relate. Yeah,
Still an
yeah,
underdog, right? Because there's no way a human should be able to fight a fucking T-Rex, right? But
yeah,
since
exactly.
we're skilled enough, we struggle through it, and it's messy, but we do win. Um, yeah, I think you're right, because it hits all those notes of, yes, I'm a badass, but at the same time, everybody roots for an underdog, and I'm not that strong. I
Hmm.
think that was my biggest gripe with Shadow of the Colossus was you're this badass little kid who's taking down these giant stone living statues and stuff, right?
Hmm.
The only thing I wanted to do in Shadow Colossus was fight someone my size, just so I could shit on them real quick. Even if it just happened once, I just wanted to shit on somebody else that was my size.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, and I think it's a great genre. I don't see it ever getting old, dude. I think this demon hunting or evil hunting kind of gameplay storyline is just the best, dude. I dig it. I'm a fan. It's not getting tired to me, and I've spent 150 hours playing Witcher, dude.
Yep. Yep. I think it did. I'm trying to think. Did Sekiro have monsters? Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
it did.
yeah.
Yeah, and it feels badass too when you fight these big ass monsters and you
Mhm.
take them down.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
100%, dude. So Neo, I mean, yeah. Apparently, there's still another rarity level that Rick and I have to get to on our weapons. But at least for the main story and all the submissions we played so far, I'm gonna give Neo, man, like an 8.5, dude.
yeah,
It's
I give it an 8.52 as
yeah.
well.
No, that game was super fun. Playing through it. They need to fix their checkpoints on co-op in a couple places.
At least make
Um,
it 50%.
yeah,
Like that way
yeah,
you don't have to start completely over.
yeah.
Because that was garbage. That I don't know. Like in the beginning of the game, I know it was long, but it felt like we were completing the missions within, I don't know, 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Near the end of the game, it felt like an hour per
mm-hmm.
mission, and then once we get to the last boss, we end up dying, and you have to restart the entire
Yeah,
level all over again. But luckily we got the confidence to speed run it
run
a
through
second
everything.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah, second time, beat the boss. We learned from our mistakes. It's just knowing that you have to start all over again
at the
is
beginning. Yeah,
crazy.
a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to rebalance it for sure because as it is, it's the same basically in single player. The way you play through a level is you get to your different checkpoints or shrines, and then you start unlocking shortcuts, to get to the shrines faster. If you die, it's easier for you to, pick your progress back up in that level. Um, in multiplayer, they still have the shrines in the same places. You can still unlock all the shortcuts, but that doesn't matter when both people die, or you lose your revival um, meter. That none of those shortcuts, none of those shrines matter anymore. They just kicks you out of the mission, and you have to start from the very beginning. Everything's just reset. So I think maybe if they spread out the shrines, maybe like you said, just put one shrine in the beginning and one shrine at the end for multiplayer mode. I think that'd be cool,
Yeah.
as opposed to 3 or 4 in single player mode. Um, I think that'd be cool, or maybe not open as many shortcuts. Like you're not allowed to open certain shortcuts up. I think that would be a good way to balance it too. But yeah, especially that one mission. Who was that? That one guy with the 2 axes.
Hmm.
Um, that we died to maybe 5 times, man.
2 axis.
Yeah, the
Which
one
guy?
we had to go into the building and then we had to go into the basement and then we climbed up to his floor on a tree root or something like that. Do you remember that mission? He's the one with the
Mm.
charge that kept charging over and over and we didn't know when he was going to
Oh.
stop. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think we spent the most time on
Fighting
him.
him. Yeah.
I actually respected my character so I could just be Chain and Kunai just to fight this guy because he was a pain in the ass. It's
Yeah.
like you have to go through so much, like we
Mm-hmm.
have a certain amount of revives. I think what they needed to do is to maybe they could have, how we were opening all the shortcuts.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe when we die, we start the level all over, but the shortcuts remain
Open.
open. So we
Yeah.
just climb that ladder and then go straight to the boss kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That would have been more effective, and rather than us going through the entire level. But
Yeah.
yeah, that boss was ass, man.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
You see, he hits hard, and he just has 6-hit combos that have infinite reach. So no matter how far you dodge it, he'll still catch you on like the 4th or 5th hit. He had this grab that he could grab you from all the way across the arena you were fighting him in. It was just crazy, dude. It was just crazy. I think he was the most bullshit boss in the game, even compared to the final boss. Um, so, but that being said, all in all, I had fun with the game, dude. I had a lot of fun. It was cool, you know, picking up all our skills, using different weapons this time. Um, Playing through it, Ninja Samurai playthrough, dude. It was really funny, dude. Um, like I said, I played that one level, rescuing William's kid by myself. It wasn't the same, dude. I was getting my ass kicked. I was like, oh no, nobody has my back, dude. But yeah, it was good times. Um, oh yeah. Speaking of hunting monsters, like I was saying earlier, I'm still playing Witcher 3. Um, and I think I'm almost done, dude. I think I'm almost done because I finally cleared the map in the final DLC. I did all the little side quests and the question marks and got to fight in a tournament and break curses here and there that were all side quests. Now I'm onto the real meat and potatoes story of this DLC, which is looking for this monster that is unlike any other monster I've ever seen. Spoiler alert, turns out it's a really, really old vampire. Yeah. That has these huge claws that's just murdering a bunch of knights who are all in this same clique together. So he has some motivations. And now I'm working with one of his friends, another vampire, to try and catch him because he wants to save him. He wants to, prove that it's for no reason that he's been killing these people. He's probably justified for doing it. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to stop the murders. So me and this vampire kind of have the same goal of stopping these murders from happening. So I'm working with him now. So yeah, almost done. I think I'm gonna finish it by Final Fantasy VII for real, man. And depending on that, dude, I might buy Resident Evil 3. Maybe?
Ooh,
Question mark.
Is it coming up?
It just depends, dude. Because I feel like I could beat Resident Evil 3 and enjoy my time with it in like 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can beat Witcher 3 by Tuesday, I might just pick it up, man.
Ooh.
Might just pick it up. I've started using all the DLC buffs that Geralt's getting. I have crazy armor now. I'm starting to get crazy swords. You can enhance your gear to have specific perks. Like now, I think I don't have to block to deflect arrows. I think it just automatically happens. I think I always cause bleeding when I hit somebody. This was from the first DLC. You get this guy that can just buff up all your weapons and armor and shit. And then in this new DLC, you can get more Witcher mutations. And I was showing Rick yesterday my Ard, which is the force push that Geralt has. Now it has a chance of freezing people. And when it freezes people, they just fucking explode. And it's like a one-hit kill, man. It's
yeah,
kind of
your
insane.
art is strong as shit. They're all flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Like mine, I remember mine was just making them flinch a little. They're like, oh, this little gust of wind. That was crazy,
Yeah.
But yours is like having little tornadoes.
Yeah.
And they're all like flying, or if they're too heavy, they start like freezing.
Yeah.
And they're like running at you still slow, but then. Yeah, I was like, man,
dude. Yeah, Geralt gets super OP once you get all the DLCs and stuff. It was funny. I was doing this one mission where I had to chase somebody, and they could fly, so they flew over this hill. but I had to go through a cave, and in the cave was a werewolf, I think. And I walked in the game, I'm like, shit, I have to fight a werewolf in here? And I just hit him with an art, and he died right away. Like, his legs flew off and shit. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Just kept running and chasing the person I was chasing. So yeah, man, it's cool that, Geralt doesn't have a ceiling. Like, however strong you get in the normal game is how strong he's gonna get. Meanwhile, all the monsters and shit you fight get stronger, you know. So yeah, I'm having my fun with that. I for payment, so I'm doing this Witcher contract to catch this vampire is for like the Duchess of this whole kingdom. So she's pretty rich. So I was ready to just ask for $1 million,
Damn.
I don't even think we agreed to a price, but as an upfront payment, she gave me a winery, like a vineyard. And I get to the vineyard, and this guy says, yeah, no one's cleaned or cleared this place up or had any upkeep to it in years. It's kind of just belonged to the queen or to the duchess, and she hasn't done anything with it. But you can fix it up. You can decorate it. You just have to invest some money into it. So I think 10,000. No, not 10,000. I'm lying. Maybe like 3,000 gold later, I fully upgraded my place, and now I can go around and fucking hang up my swords, put my armor on stands and show it off. I can hang paintings and stuff, dude. Can hang my Witcher trophies on the wall.
You claim the law of surprise.
Yep. Oh, that is what I did. Oh shit, dude. I wonder what she's gonna give me. Ooh,
a child.
No, dude. I don't want another kid. Seriously,
you be surprised, and she's surprised.
She's surprised. She gives me her poop. Like, oh, I'm surprised my poop looks like this. Here you go.
It's so big, and then you're like, what the fuck? And you're surprised. Conditions have been met.
But yeah, man, look at the first kid that Geralt got, man. He had to fight the whole wild hunt and shit. That's bullshit, dude. But yeah, so I have a place now. Been decorating it. I think I saved this monster or ghost that had no sense of smell or taste because he got cursed or something. I saved him from the curse, and now he is my cook in my vineyard. So it's cool. You get all these misfits from everywhere, and it just kind of makes this place a home. Well, yeah, I was telling Rick that, oh, look at me, dude. I'm actually playing Animal Crossing now. By decorating and putting this stuff up in The Witcher, dude. I did have a pretty, well, I don't know. I felt bad after I did it, but I kind of had the April Fool's joke of saying I got Animal Crossing, dude, when I actually did it, man.
It's okay. We forgive you because, it's inevitable that you're going to get it.
No way. I don't know. It's going to be a long time.
Might not be now.
It's going to be a long time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
I
to
know.
be
2
really,
days
really
is a pretty
bored.
long time.
It's going to be a long time before I go and pick that up, man. But how's your time been? I heard everything's just been evolving for you guys in there. Is your house all built up and shit now?
Well, mine's not. Like, I think I spent most of my money on my island, planting flowers and putting objects, building my neighbors' yards, basically. But I've noticed that, our friends, they have huge houses and things like that. They already have bridges, and bridges cost a lot of money. And they have a lot of different items that I haven't seen before. But other than that, I'm going at my own pace, and that's just building things one by one. Doing my daily chores, no consequences, and yeah, I think I'm not sure if they got rid of it, but there was not a glitch, but kind of like a cheat to gain money really fast, and or an exploit is what you call it. And so far, since this recent patch, our friend's been having trouble using that exploit. And I only did that exploit or it's to farm spiders basically. I've only done it once, and so I had enough money to upgrade for my room. But our friends done it a lot, so that's why they have like really nice houses. They're in the millions basically, and I only have like 5,000 gold. um, but other than that, yeah, just been trying to collect all the rare fishes, the rare bugs,
Mm-hmm.
because there's a Easter event going on, and this bunny, he visiting all of our islands,
Mm-hmm.
and he plants these eggs basically everywhere, and that's what's upsetting for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
When the start of this Easter event came about, we were pretty excited, I would
Mm-hmm.
say, to learn more recipes, to build more things. But I think halfway in the day, we started to notice that mainly our chores that usually generates us money, or like, like let's say fishing, you're trying to fish for rare fishes,
Mm-hmm.
but now you're fishing for eggs, and then the you get presents in the sky. It floats on a balloon and you shoot it
Mm-hmm.
down with the slingshot, but right now they're just dropping a lot of eggs. So people are finding a lot of eggs everywhere, whether it's fishing, whether it's shooting things out of the sky, whether it's trying to cut down a tree for wood and eggs are popping out of it. People
Are
are.
they worth as much at least, or are they as good as getting a gift or wood or something like that?
I have no idea. All I know is use these eggs to craft.
Mm-hmm.
All the recipes you pick up, and I think the objective is to craft everything, every recipe that this bunny has.
Mm-hmm.
And you find it randomly, but still, like, you have to craft everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it said that the closer we get to Easter, the more eggs it will spawn.
Mm.
So, people are already going crazy. They're just getting nothing but eggs. For me, I learned that I'm not going to be picking up these eggs unless I really need to. And I've been ignoring the presence in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And that usually is like, I don't know. I don't know how you would say it. It stimulates you because it's like, oh yeah, you get you can get money from it. You can get a recipe to craft furniture. You can get items from it.
Mm-hmm.
But then looking at the color of the balloon, you're like, no, it's just another egg.
Can you
So
tell from the color of the balloon that's gonna be an egg?
yeah, I just learned it
Oh.
I think yesterday, and the color of the balloon, if it's colorful, it's an egg.
Mm-hmm.
If it's certain other colors, it's different items. But basically, when I hear balloon in the sky, I don't even look up to see what the color is anymore. I'm like at that point where I'm like, yeah, I don't care anymore. I'm not going to chase this thing because I'm pretty sure it's an egg,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
even though it could be something else. But you see how it like changed the way we do things. We were
Mm.
fishing, but I don't know. Animal Crossing is really fun. You can build a lot of things, and there's a lot of things that we don't know yet. People are time skipping. They're like speeding up their Switch's clock to get
Not
more
be.
items and
Oh,
things
okay.
like that. But other than that, you learn something every day,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fun to visit each other's islands because there's a lot of shops open. Everybody has different items they're selling every day.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's shop is selling something different that we never seen, or we don't have, or we've already seen it and have it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool that we're still kind of in a community of looking for new stuff, looking for new things, trying to build things.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's different. For me personally, my objective is just to build things one by one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I built like a Japanese onsen, which is a public bath. And then I managed to get my Godzilla statue in the background. So when you're laying down in your onsen, you can look in the way background and you can see Godzilla behind two trees. So things like that. My next goal is to get the giant robot, and that requires a lot of rare ingredients. But I will be harvesting that soon eventually will get it, but I don't think I'll be done getting those ingredients anytime. Oh, yeah.
So you mentioned people were fast forwarding time. Are people
Yes.
fast forwarding time just to get extra benefits or to completely skip Bunny Day?
To get the benefits, because there's a lot of things. So the Animal Crossing rolls off of real time clocks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the characters or the NPCs, they also go off of those clocks.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say your shop closes at 10 p.m. at
Mm-hmm.
night.
Mm-hmm.
You fast forward it to the next day. You have all your chores readily available to do these things.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're gaining items, even though you're fast forwarding the time, you know?
Oh, okay. Okay.
And you keep doing that until you're gathering all of the things that you're supposed to wait for,
Mm-hmm.
but you're getting it instantly. And then I guess I don't know how it really works, but I'm guessing that's pretty much essentially the thing is because once you do your chores, you all you can do is prep up your island and just wait for the next day.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen the streams where people have their islands fully blown, customized. Like you saw that Japanese
Oh
city.
yeah, yeah. The one I wanted to build, so I don't have to build it anymore.
Exactly. There's no way people can instantly get that. It's only
Mm-hmm.
been a couple of weeks since this game came out,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden they have full blown cities.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a lot to do. It has a lot to do with getting things done faster by time skipping and you
Oh,
know.
okay.
So
That's interesting.
yep.
That's amazing. So to get to the point, you haven't done time skipping at all?
No,
Okay.
I don't see any value of it because
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to beat a game really fast. Like I want to take my time, earn it, and
Mm-hmm.
like say, oh, okay, yeah, I can wait. It'll take a while, but I'll wait. Like for example, I really wanted my shop to open. It took 2 full regular days,
Mm-hmm.
to actually have it open. Easily I could have time skipped and then have it open within an hour or
Mm-hmm.
something like that. But for me, I'm like, nah, I would rather wait the 2 days. And sure enough, I felt like, yeah, it was worth it to me to wait because now I find the real value saying, okay, it was worth the wait versus instant gratification and I got
Mm-hmm.
it ASAP kind of thing. Because once you have everything, I've noticed this too with any game. Once you have it, you start to get bored. You're pretty much done. You have everything you completed. Like the real value is earning it, waiting
That
for
time you
it.
spent. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I feel that.
then it increases the value.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I felt like I don't need to do any of that. I do
Yeah.
need money, so that way I can buy things, but other than that, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Kind of came out at the perfect time, man. With everyone being quarantined or supposed to be quarantined and locked in their house. Um, Playing this all day, every day seems like the perfect solution, man.
Yeah, it's like you want to do chores, you can do it in game and
And
ignore the real
outside game.
chores on the
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
So that's what I have been doing. We were supposed to I'm supposed to clean today,
Mm-hmm.
but as you can see, it's 5:30, so I need to really jump on that.
Dude, I cleaned my whole shit yesterday, man. I didn't just dust. I used cleaning solvents to just wipe down all my top countertops and my desk and everything like that too.
Damn.
So I went fucking in. I was supposed to like get rid of all these old clothes and stuff today, but just totally lagged on that. But no, yeah, I think I just read a report recently that um Animal Crossing sold in record numbers in Japan. So it's kind of everywhere that it's just come out at the perfect time. So with some things being quarantined as Corona, it kind of worked out for some things. As unfortunate as that sounds, there are a lot of entertainment, I guess, casualties though. Um, for example, movies, right? There was a lot of movies that were supposed to come out recently. I think Mulan was one of them that got pushed back. I think Black Widow was supposed to be out now, the Marvel movie.
Damn.
I think there was a James Bond movie that was supposed to be out too. I know some movies, like Frozen 2 and onward, Disney just put it straight onto Disney Plus soon after it came out in theaters, man. So there's been some interesting turns of events because of Corona. One that hits something I care a little bit more about, is Last of Us 2, dude. That
Yeah.
got delayed, and their words are indefinitely, man. So pretty much Last of Us 2 is canceled for now, man.
Yeah. When they said indefinitely, I was
Yeah.
like trying to comprehend that word. I was like, definitely? So that means it's definitely coming out, but just indefinitely. So it's you know, like I couldn't process it. So I was like, what do you mean?
That one hurts, man. That one hurts because we're kind of close to the release date for that. That's coming out it was supposed to come out in May, I think we saw last time. So that was close, and Naughty Dog is just always killing it with graphically with what they put out, man. You've never played Uncharted 4, right?
Not yet. No.
You're going to play it and you're going to think to yourself, how is this a PS4 game? In fact, it's free this month on PlayStation Plus, dude.
What?
Uncharted 4.
I'm downloading it right now.
I'm pretty sure it's free this month on PlayStation Plus. So, dude, play that game. Or don't even play it. Just watch the opening cutscenes in the first part of that game and play that maybe like the first 30 minutes of that game. You're going to be amazed that it's a PlayStation 4 game, right? Just what they were able to do with the graphics and stuff. Like knowing that we were so close to that with The Last of Us 2, because you knew they were going to pop off on something with that, right? Because Last of Us 1 was already great looking. Like imagine and that was on PS3. Imagine what Last of Us 2 was going to look like on PS4. And just knowing now that we don't even know when we're going to get it. Like there's nothing to look forward to for that. It kind of hurts, man.
Yeah. I think they probably had their employees stay at home, so
Sure.
that's why they couldn't make the final tweaks to it, and they want to make sure it's not rushed game kind of thing. So they value their employees. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And, like because if they rushed it and decided to release it, then in the time right now, I don't think they're gonna make too much money because they're losing the physical sales. They're losing a lot of different things. It's not going to be released on time. People are not going to get their stuff. There might be a lot of bugs. So, yeah. I think maybe next year, hopefully.
Damn, dude. You think after PlayStation 5 comes out?
Yep.
And we could even talk about that, dude. Like, you think PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X is going to be delayed? Those are supposed to come out this holiday season, man.
I think so. Because you have the people not working to their full capacity and in the factories to make all of the inventory and
the
things
manufacturing.
Like
that.
Yeah. So if they're impacted by that, yeah, I'm pretty sure they won't make it in time.
Yeah, dude, that's kind of scary. It's kind of scary to just knowing how crazily or how much Corona just affects everything, dude.
Yeah.
Every industry, every kind of aspect of everyone's life is just affected by this, dude. It's so wild. So yeah, no Last of Us 2 anytime soon. Which makes me scared for next gen consoles, which makes me even more scared for Ghost of Tsushima, because that's
what I'm worried about in
June. Yeah.
I'm like, what shit? Release it digitally or something. I don't know. Fuck.
So my fear is a month from now we're gonna get the same message about Ghost of Tsushima that we got about Last of Us 2, where it's gonna, they're just gonna delay it indefinitely, so we won't have any idea when that game is supposed to come out, man.
Damn.
Which officially ruins the 2020 lineup, man. Remember, we were supposed to have just like back-to-back months of, Animal Crossing, Resident Evil 3, Final Fantasy
Final
7,
Fantasy.
Last of Us 2, and then Ghost of Tsushima. Nope, it's ending prematurely, man, with Final Fantasy 7. I guess I can just be glad that we get Final Fantasy 7 remake, dude. Can you imagine if this got delayed indefinitely?
Dude, I think we would riot right
yeah,
now.
Yeah. I would just quit playing video games, dude. I would just say, there's no point, There's no point. I don't need to touch anything else until my game comes out, man. Or maybe I'd really get Animal Crossing. Yeah, no, it's really, really, really wild times that we live in. But yeah, dude, I think that's all I got. To finish Witcher 3 this week and just get my body ready for fucking remake, dude.
Are you gonna order? You said you're gonna pre-order it Tuesday if you don't see any word.
Yeah.
Are you gonna cancel? Oh, I think we could cancel. Can we cancel pre-orders?
No, because wait, pre-orders online or pre-orders from Square Enix?
PlayStation.
Oh no, I don't think so, dude. I don't think there's any way to do that. I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet, dude. Buy the game twice, man.
I would buy the game, sell the physical copy, but then I really want to keep the physical copy.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna, I'll just say it's my stimulus check, dude. But yeah, man. What else is going on? You got anything else, man?
That's it.
Like 10 years ago, I would have been really excited about this. Maybe not even 10. I don't even remember when this came out. But there was a Modern Warfare 2 remaster that came out this week. I think they announced it and it came out in the same day, dude. It's kind of insane.
Monster Hunter 2?
No. Oh, did I say Monster Hunter? Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, Modern Warfare.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 got remastered and released this week. They announced it and released it on the same day, which I think was April 2nd. Because if they said on April 1st, it would have been April Fool's, man.
Fuck.
But yeah, I think that was the game that got me back into playing video games, dude. It might have been Halo 3, but I didn't own Halo 3. And then when Modern Warfare 2 came out, that was just it, man. I was just playing that shit every day, dude. I think that was really the start of like video games being as popular as they are today, at least to me, man.
Yeah.
So the fact they remastered it is kind of crazy. Plus, I feel like, didn't they just rewrite the story with the new Modern Warfare?
Yeah. Did they? So they remastered number 2? I think I might pick that up. Dang,
Yeah.
I didn't even hear about this.
Yeah, they remastered number 2, the old one. The one where with Soap and Roach and Ghost and all those guys, man. Yeah, they remastered that one. Like I said, which is weird because they just totally retconned that whole story with the new Modern Warfare. Like, there's totally new characters in it now. So, who knows? They probably just need to make a quick buck. Wait, let's see how much that is, because there's no multiplayer. It's just the campaign. How much would you buy Modern Warfare 2 campaign for?
$40.
40? Really? That's kind of a lot, dude.
Yeah.
Where is it? I'm going to say I would pay $25 for this, dude.
Is it 25 right now?
Let's see. Oh, wow. It's $20.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, dude. I might just buy this. This will carry me for 2 days, dude. I have to look at videos, though. I have to see how good the remaster is, or if it's just like, I don't know. They must have put some other work into it other than just making shit look smoother, right?
Yeah.
So, we'll see. But, yeah. That is it for us this week. We fucking made it, dude. We made it to less than 10 days until Final Fantasy VII Remake, man.
Yeah, we just gotta make sure we getting our package.
Yeah, dude. We made it through fucking Earth, Wind, and Fire to get this fucking game, man. Since I've been checking that email every day, right? To see the status of my pre-order. It says the day that we pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered Final Fantasy VII Remake June 13th, 2019, dude.
Shit.
Almost a year ago, dude. Oh yeah, because it was during fucking E3, I think.
Yeah,
It was
right
during
after
or after
E3.
E3 when they announced that shit. Yeah, man. So, and it sucks, and we can potentially get ours late after pre-ordering almost a year ago, dude. Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah, we made it. Final lap until our dreams have come true, dude. Shout out to all the people that are playing it already and not spoiling it for us. But yeah, that is it for us this week. Until next week, Rick. You got a question for me?
Do you think we're gonna not be able to go to San Diego Comic-Con?
I am going to say 80% yes. We will not be able to go to San Diego Comic-Con.
That's a big number.
But 20% is also big. And the only reason I say 80 and not 100% is because I think they just recently started doing the hotel lottery for, you got to get your number picked to actually reserve a hotel room. So business is still going on as usual, man. So they're still planning to have it. Whether it happens or not, that's a whole different story, dude.
Shit.
So we'll see, man. And we talked about this maybe a month ago, dude, when this whole thing started. They canceled the Seattle Comic-Con and planned to have it in the summertime. So they're going to have back-to-back Comic-Cons? Nah, I don't think you could do that, dude. That's way too much, man.
Yeah, maybe it's gonna be pushed to like September.
Shit, or maybe let's just skip this whole year altogether. It seems like that's what a lot of people are doing. The school year is already over for this year. So, who knows, man?
Shit.
RIP Comic-Con 2020. Jeb, wait, we already pre-ordered our shit. Are we going to get refunds for Comic-Con?
Yeah, we can get refunds, I think.
Oh, I hope we get refunds, dude. I can use that money right now. All right, guys, we'll see you next week.